Have you ever wondered how coffee influences men's health? As many people age, they do not realize that the regular consumption of this popular drink has deeper effects on the body, especially when it comes to the male member. In old age today, I want to talk to you from the perspective of experience, medical knowledge, and the approach that sexology provides on this topic as a doctor and sexologist. It is essential to clarify certain myths and present the reality about how coffee can affect the intimate lives of men over 50. This conversation is directed to those who seek to better understand their bodies and the implications of their daily habits. Remember, this is a sensitive and delicate topic intended for mature individuals who are aware of the changes that come with age. Coffee is for many a faithful companion every morning. However, as a sexologist, I have observed that over the years, regular blood circulation coffee consumption has effects that are not always positive, especially on the aging male body. While it is true that coffee can stimulate the nervous system, providing a boost and improving concentration, it also has a direct impact on blood circulation, and therefore erectile function here is where the male member becomes affected over time like any other organ. It depends on good blood flow for proper functioning. We know that coffee contains caffeine, which causes a temporary increase in blood pressure. This can reduce the ability of blood to flow to the pelvic region in older men whose blood vessels may have already begun to harden. Due to age, increased blood pressure can worsen circulation problems, affecting the ability to achieve and maintain a firm erection. Another important factor to consider is the relationship between coffee and hormones testosterone. One of the key hormones in male sexual health is affected by caffeine. Studies have shown that caffeine can temporarily increase testosterone levels. However, this effect is not always sexual health positive over time. This temporary spike may trigger a compensatory response in the body, reducing the natural production of testosterone in some older men. This can lead to a gradual decline in libido, and consequently, a reduced desire to maintain intimacy as a physician. I base my perspective on studies that have observed this phenomenon in men over 50. In these cases, the effects of caffeine become more noticeable, leading to lower testosterone levels and diminishing sexual desire. Another important aspect is how coffee affects sleep quality as a stimulant. Caffeine can interfere with sleep patterns. Sleep is crucial for sexual health, as the male body produces most of its testosterone during deep sleep. Chronic sleep disruption can significantly lower testosterone levels over time. This not only affects libido, but also the ability to maintain satisfactory, intimate relationships. Many older men who consume coffee report difficulties sleeping over time. This lack of rest can result in a deterioration of sexual response in my practice. It is common to hear men, after decades of excessive coffee consumption, describe feeling less capable of enjoying their sex lives. This is not only due to a lack of desire, but also because of the constant fatigue that accompanies sleep deprivation. Returning to the issue of circulation, we know that coffee affects cardiovascular health. The male member relies on healthy arteries and veins to function properly during intimacy. Any negative impact on cardiovascular health can therefore directly affect sexual performance. As we will know, coffee can increase cholesterol levels and harden the arteries over time, leading to a reduction in blood flow for men over 50 years old. This is an important cardiovascular health concern. The American Heart Association has warned that excessive coffee consumption in old age is linked to an increased risk of heart disease, which can have a direct impact on sexual health. In practical terms, reduced blood flow to the genital region translates into less responsiveness and satisfaction during intimate encounters. Another important point often overlooked is the psychological impact of coffee, while it can help us feel more awake and alert. Excessive coffee consumption is also associated with anxiety and nervousness in men. This anxiety can interfere with the ability to fully enjoy intimate life. I have seen many cases where stress related to work or daily life, exacerbated by coffee, negatively affects men's sexual cycles. Stress and a lack of intimacy can feed off each other. The fear of failure or worry about performance can increase when an older man feels anxious, leading to a lack of confidence in his abilities from sex. Sexual psychology, we know that anxiety is one of the main inhibitors of sexual pleasure, and coffee, with its stimulating effects, can worsen this in men sensitive to caffeine. So, is the solution to give up coffee completely? Not necessarily. What I recommend to my patients is moderation for men over 50. Reducing coffee consumption to 1 or 2 cups a day can be beneficial. I also suggest switching to decaffeinated coffee or limiting its consumption after the afternoon to avoid sleep problems. Balance is key. Coffee itself is. Conclusion, not the enemy, but excessive and uncontrolled consumption can aggravate certain sexual and health issues that are common in old age. If you maintain moderate consumption alongside a balanced diet and regular exercise, the negative effects can be significantly reduced to all my listeners over 50. It is important to remember that coffee can have an impact on your sex life, but it is not a final destination. With proper moderation and a focus on cardiovascular health, you can continue to enjoy a full and satisfying intimate life. Ultimately, it's all in your control. Listen to your body, make adjustments, and consult your doctor if you notice changes in your sexual health. Remember, taking care of your body doesn't end as you age. It becomes even more important if coffee is part of your daily routine. Make sure to enjoy it in a way that respects your body's limits. I invite you to share this video with those who might benefit from this information. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Wise Aging, Sexuality and Health, for more tips and conversations about health topics in maturity.